728 traffic, colors of RSI.
728 traffic.
728, go ahead.
27 Robert.
It wasn't long ago that Dago Pates was a student at the Gary Job Corps Center going through the security and corrections trade. Today, Dago, now Officer Pates, returns to Gary to say thanks.
He was my instructor for the corrections portion of the security and corrections trade. He taught me everything I needed to learn, gave me a real hands-on heads up of what I was going to expect when I worked for Texas Department of Criminal Justice. So I owe this guy a lot of thanks.
He also has some words of advice for the students.
Remember the goal, all right? I remember the goal, and that's why I'm standing here, you know, with a badge and gun and driving a Hemi Charger. I enjoy serving my community. I hold my head up high just because I'm a peace officer. You know, I don't know if you want to call it a swagger or confidence. It's not cockiness. You know, some people say they see that and they're like, oh, he's cocky. No, it's confidence.
There was a time in Dago's life before Job Corps when he wasn't so sure of himself.
At that point in my life, I didn't know what to expect of me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have any friends down here. I was, 18 years old in a whole new place, no friends, didn't know anybody. I was a little lost. And Gary kind of definitely gave me a little guidance into what I want to do, and this is where I'm at now.
That was a starting point, and he knew that he wanted to go into law enforcement. So getting the training and education that he received there at Job Corps helped him build that foundation. So he moved into a corrections job and then took another step in furthering his career and joined our police department on the law enforcement side.
How you doing, sir? I'm Officer Pates for the Cobb Police Department. The reason why you're being stopped is because of your speed.
Another reason for Dago's success is the guidance he's received from his mentor, San Marcos Police Chief Howard Williams.
Well, I met him when he was a student out there at Gary. Very intelligent young man, very interested in the profession, wanting to know what he needed to do to succeed in this line of work. He's come and asked me to kind of mentor him, to just spend a little time talking to him about how he can better himself to further his career.
I want to someday be sitting as a police chief, and I know, like I told you, nothing is ever handed to me. I've worked hard to get to where I'm at.
He doesn't go at this job with an ego, but he does go at it with an ambition. He's made it quite clear to me he'd love to have my job. He'd love to be the chief of police here in San Marcos. I think he's got the potential, and I think he'll be, if not in this chair, he'll be in some chief's chair someday.
You make sure you always have control, because once you don't have control, now pull your hands apart. Go ahead. All right, now you can just turn around, swing, and clock me in the face, all right?
As Dago moves forward in his career, he understands the importance of remembering where he came from and offers advice and encouragement to those who hope to follow in his footsteps.
I'm here to tell you guys, you can do it because I did do it, okay? I was sitting in your seats.
He's worked hard to get where he is today, and I think he's very proud of himself for having gotten where he is, and I'm proud of him. I think he's going to have a great career in this profession.